What's going on, guys? Yash Talalakar here. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 greatest players in Buffalo Bills franchise history. Starting off with center Kent Hull, two-time first-team All-Pro selection in the from 1986 to 1996, one of the best centers in the league. And the staple of a Bills offense. A lot of these players are going to be in the early 90s era where the Bills went to four straight Super Bowls. Kent Hull being one of the best players for that team. At number 9, we're going to go with Josh Allen. Some people might say it's a little too early, but I already think he's a top 15 quarterback in NFL history. He's the only player ever to have 4 seasons of 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. And he's done it 4 consecutive seasons from 2020 to 2023. He's already broken several records. Josh Allen deserves his spot on this list, as does Joe DeLamielleure. 3-time first-team All-Pro, dominant player in the 1970s, being one of the best players at his position in his time period, definitely deserves to be number 8. At number 7, one of the greatest trades in NFL history, the Bills made for Cornelius Bennett, the greatest linebacker in franchise history, 2-time UPI Defensive Player of the Year, an award that they don't give out anymore, and the staple of that Bills defense in the early 90s. At number 6, we're going to go with Andre Reed. 13,000 receiving yards speaks for himself. He was also Jim Kelly's favorite passing target during that early 90s period and had several iconic moments, including helping the Bills come back from down 32 points against the Houston Oilers in 92. At number 5, one of the most dominant guards of all time, Billy Shaw, 5-time first-team All-Pro and the first true Bills legend. At number 4, we're going to go with Thurman Thomas, former MVP, 2-time first-team All-Pro, and the reason behind the Bills' dominant offense in 1990. The reason also why Bill Belichick's defensive game plan against them in the Super Bowl is in the Hall of Fame. One of the greatest running backs of all time, but not the greatest in Bills franchise history. That would go to O.J. Simpson, one of the top 10 running backs of all time. Just a pure killer on the field. I know, old joke. At number 2, we're going to go with Jim Kelly, the greatest quarterback without a doubt in Bills franchise history, of course, having led them to 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. Would be looked at a lot differently had it not been for the fact that they lost all 4. Certainly one of the most underrated quarterbacks in NFL history. But at number 1, it's undoubtedly going to be Bruce Smith, one of the greatest defensive players of all time, changed the way the defensive end position was looked at, and the all-time sack leader.